Hello, welcome to another Orff on the Go music class with me, Miss Chloe. Welcome back. We are of course going to start with our hello song, then our weather song, and then we're going to continue to sing some springtime themed songs today. Wonderful. Let's get to our weather song. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Tell me, children, what's the weather? What's the weather like today? Is it sunny? Is it rainy? Is it windy out today? Tell me, children, what's the weather? What's the weather like today? For me, if I could share first, it's a bit of a rainy and cloudy day today. But maybe for you it's different. You can share that now. All right, so our first springtime song today is called Oats, Peas, Beans, and Barley Grow. So we are going to learn what this song is all about, and we're going to be farmers in this song. So I'm going to move my xylophone to the side. And first we'll talk about the chorus, which is the first part of the song, and a part of the song that will keep repeating as the whole song goes on. So in the chorus we sing oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. So these are all the things that we are planting in the garden. So it sounds like this. Also, I will invite you to go find some instruments now if you don't have them in front of you already. If you could find 4 different kinds of instruments, that would be great. But if not, one is totally fine. You can keep using the same one. All right, so I'm going to demonstrate to start with my Tupperware and my chopsticks. And the chorus sounds like this, or the refrain. Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Can you or I or anyone know how oats, peas, beans, and barley grow? So that is the chorus, or sometimes called the refrain. If you could pick up your instrument now and try with me, here we go. Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Can you or I or anyone know how oats, peas, beans, and barley grow? Wonderful. Now we get to our first verse where we get to plant the seeds. So if you can hold some seeds in your hand and show me how you're going to plant them. First the farmer plants the seeds, then stands up tall. You're welcome to stand up. I'm going to remain seated, so you can either stand up tall or sit up tall. Stands up tall and takes his ease. Then he stamps his foot and claps his hands and turns around to view his lands. So if you're standing, please feel free to turn around, or if you're seated like me, you can just look around like this for viewing your lands. And then after we get back to oats, peas, beans, and barley grow, where you can choose a different instrument to play. For the next verse, to make sure our seeds are going to grow, we need to water them. So if you could pretend you have a watering can, or maybe a garden hose. So we're saying next, the farmer waters the seeds, stands up tall and takes his ease. He stamps his foot and claps his hands and turns around to view his lands. Then we get back to oats, peas, beans, and barley grow, where you can use a different instrument. For the last part of our song, we need to hoe the weeds. And hoeing the weeds means taking away any sort of plants that are growing that might be getting in the way of our oats, peas, beans, and barley. So you can hoe the weeds by either pulling them out like this, or you can pretend you have a gardening tool like a hoe, and you're doing this to make sure all the weeds are removed so there's room for our crops that we're trying to grow. And then lastly, we get back to oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. So I hope you were able to collect all that, but don't worry, I'm here to guide you. And I hope you enjoy singing along, playing instruments, and also doing our actions. So with your first instrument, we're going to start at the top of the song. Here we go. Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Can you or I or anyone know how oats, peas, beans, and barley grow? Now we're going to plant the seeds. First the farmer plants the seeds, stands up tall and takes his ease. He stamps his foot and claps his hands and turns around to view his lands. Maybe a different instrument this time. Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Can you or I or anyone know how oats, peas, beans, and barley grow? It's time to water. Get your watering can or your hose. Next, the farmer waters the seeds, stands up tall and takes his ease. He stamps his foot and claps his hands and turns around to view his lands. Maybe a different instrument this time. Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Can you or I or anyone know how oats, peas, beans, and barley grow? It's time to hoe the weeds. Next, the farmer hoes the weeds, stands up tall and takes his ease. He stamps his foot and claps his hands and turns around to view his lands. Last one. Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Can you or I or anyone know how oats, peas, beans, and barley grow? Well done, farmers. All right, we're going to move on to another song called He's Got the Whole World in His Hands. And we're going to be singing those words a lot, especially the words in his hands. And those are special words because we're going to be using our instruments when we sing the words in his hands. So I'm going to grab a different instrument. You are welcome to also, or please use something you've already used today, or you can clap your hands. So I'm going to sing it for you, and then you're going to hear and see how I'm going to play the instrument when I sing in his hands. Okay, so it sounds like this. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 Did you hear that? Okay, listen again. Feel free to join in this time if you want. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 Awesome. Now we're going to go to the next verse, which is, he's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. And it kind of continues the same way. You can use the same instrument or something different. I'm going to tap my container here this time. Okay, ready? He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's Father in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Awesome. Let's try with some different words. How about he's got you and me, sister, in his hands? This time, I'm going to use this jar of my coconut flakes. All right, here we go. He's got you and me, sister, in his hands. He's got you and me, sister, in his hands. He's got you and me, sister, in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Awesome. Now I'm going to try, how about my pot here? I'm going to use my pot with my wooden kitchen utensils. For this verse, he's got you and me, baby, in his hands. Here we go. He's got you and me, baby, in his hands. He's got you and me, baby, in his hands. He's got you and me, baby, in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Awesome. We're going to do one more verse about our mummies and daddies. We're going to sing, he's got mummies and daddies in his hands. So for this last one, I'm going to choose this other container here. Okay, our last one. And at the end, maybe you can give me a big tap, 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 or shake, shake, shake of whatever instrument you're using. Okay, here we go. He's got the mummies and the daddies in his hand. He's got the mummies and the daddies in his hand. He's got the mummies and the daddies in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hands. Awesome. I hope you enjoyed that song and that fun rhythm. We've got one more song we're going to get to today. For this song, I'm going to use the xylophone to help us with the melody. Okay? So it sounds like this. I love the flowers. I love the daffodils. I love the mountains. I love the rolling hills. I love the fireside when all the lights are low. Boom dee da da, boom dee da da, boom dee da da, boom dee da da, boom, boom, boom. All right, why don't you have one more listen to that? Then I'll put the xylophone to the side and I'll show you some actions we're going to do. I love the flowers. I love the daffodils. I love the mountains. I love the rolling hills. I love the fireside when all the lights are low. Boom dee da, boom dee da, boom dee da, boom dee, boom, boom, boom. All right. So our actions. You probably remember the beginning was, I love the flowers, I love the daffodils. So we're going to do, pretend you're picking up a flower and smelling it. I love the flowers, and pick up another one, a daffodil to be specific. I love the daffodils. I love the mountains. Can you make me a big peak mountain? I love the rolling hills. Show me those rolling hills. I love the fireside. Let's pretend we have a nice campfire in front of us. How about you rub your hands and warm them up at the fire? I love the fireside when all the lights are low. We're going to put our hands like this, and then it will be time for our instrument. Boom dee da, boom dee da, boom dee da, boom dee, boom, boom, boom. All right. So let's try from the top when we're picking our flowers, okay? Here we go. I love the flowers. I love the daffodils. I love the mountains. I love the rolling hills. I love the fireside when all the lights are low. Boom dee da, boom dee da, boom dee da, boom dee. Awesome. Maybe have another instrument ready to go. Ready to pick your flowers? Let's try it again. Here we go. I love the flowers. I love the daffodils. I love the mountains. I love the rolling hills. I love the fireside when all the lights are low. Boom de-ada, boom de-ada, boom de-ada, boom de-ay. Boom, boom, boom. Wonderful. How about one more time? Maybe you can prepare a different instrument. Here we go. Let's pick our flowers. Last one. I love the flowers. I love the daffodils. I love the mountains. I love the rolling hills. I love the fireside when all the lights are low. Boom de-ada, boom de-ada, boom de-ada, boom de-ay. Boom, boom, boom. Awesome. I hope you had fun with me singing that song. It's now time to sing goodbye until next time. Here we go. We'll sing goodbye, our time is done. We'll sing goodbye to everyone. We'll sing goodbye, this song will tell. You make music very well. Big round of applause for yourselves. See you next time.